Hello and welcome to Rebel Galaxy. I'm Shagorche. I'm going to be hanging out with you for a little bit today. Do some Rebel Galactic-ing. Be a space cowboy for a little bit. Let's get moving. Last time, we were hunting for our aunt, and we didn't find anything out. But we did get a thing. So now we need to find out what that thing does.
Engines at maximum.
There is Sundar. Was that? Dead drop. Double jack strike. I mean, I could engage in that. 3, 4, 4. Well, it's not all that far out of the way. Hit the warp. Let's try to get this. Gonna need the money. Straight cash money. Get some credits going, get some extra money. I haven't done any of the grinding that I said that I might, so we'll see what happens. Risk low, I should be able to easily handle this. I'm a pretty deft hand with my spaceships. Hopefully be able to figure out how to get through this. Especially since I did upgrade both of my pieces of equipment there. Oop. Oop. Ah, damn. I was hoping I could sneak through. Alright. Hey, 43 credits for flying through some debris. Alright. Fortunately, my warp speed will be... I will be able to purchase a better warp engine at some point around here. Another junk field. Hey, every few extra credits counts. Here we go. So that one's down. Now we got a gunship over here, which I think is just an oversized fighter in this game. There we go. Pick up some nuts and bolts. And Valerio Maddox. Hey Valerio. You wanna fight?
I won't forget this.
Sorry, I can't hear you over the flak. There we go. Ugh, bio waste. No one wants that crap on their station. Why is there a mining tug over here? Oh, cool. Alright. That was kind of a double right there. Whenever you, if you engage in a fight with an enemy unit, when there is a enemy unit like the Double Jacks or the Red Devil Cartel or one of the other ones, and they go for a get into a fight. 16,000 still, only 20,000, 2,000 over here. Ooh, get me out. There we go. It could be that they are also considered a distress beacon, like this. I don't leave distress beacons. It's hard out in space. These can be ambushes, which I'm sure we'll come down to at some point. But I don't like leaving people alone. It's hard in space. Try to be a good person in this game. There's a lot of not great people here. Might as well be a good person, damn it. Alright, let's go talk to Sandar. I'm sure that he's going to be very forthcoming about what's going on with my aunt, why she asked me to come out here. I'm sure that he'll be able to tell me, oh yeah, no, she's right here, right next to me. Like, here, let's have a whole discussion. It's good to. I'll let you two have a nice chat. I'm sure everything will be fine. First things first. I picked up some nuts and bolts. Oh, munitions are really selling for a lot right now. Might as well get some money while I can. Little under, little under. Nuts and bolts are just not worth enough for me to really waste some time on that. Anything I can pick up at the equipment bay? 11,000 credits, huh? How much is it for the next level? 27? Nope. Better pulse cannons? Nope. Tachyon cannons. Better DPS, shorter range. Better DPS, better range. Longer time in between, though. I don't think that's a bad idea. Better shield penetration, longer charge time. Let's see if we can upgrade our shields, though. Longer recharge time, but higher damage capacity by double. Oof. I don't like the look of that. You know what, I think I'm just gonna upgrade these. And switch out. Now, let's see what this guy has to say. Hi, Sandar. Do we know each other? Well, no, but apparently you know my Aunt Juno. Wow. Shut up and tell me where my Aunt Juno is. Skis ball? Wow, that's instantly hostile. Yet, no, we don't know each other, but I'm looking for Juno. I might or might not. That depends. What does it depend on? Well, I mean, I do know her. I'll have to check around for her whereabouts, of course. And while I'm doing that, you can do a little something for me. So, like, I don't think it's a bribe, considering that he actually has no authority. But, you know what, sure. Think of it as a fair exchange. Tit for tat, I think they say. There's a certain double-jack captain who's been making my business difficult. I'd like that to end. Not a bribe, but dirtier. What an improvement. No way I'm no hired thug. Wow, like, I've already had fights with the double-jacks. They are not nice people, so... We're just a gang. So I'm doing it. He's a rather unwholesome fellow. You'll be doing the entire sector of service. Well, it's not like I have a choice anyway, but yeah. Excellent. Transfer the coordinates. Come find me when you finish. I should have something for you by then. What else do we have in the mission board? Kill some Red Devils. Oh no, work for the Red Devils for the system militia. Nope. Nope. Yeah? Eisenberg's break merchants want someone to clear a substantial flight group of pirate scum from around the Alama terminal. I don't have any capital ship support. Cool. I'll deal with that. Alright. Let's get out of here. No need to repair the Rasputin. Although I do need to rename this thing. I might just wait until I get my next weapon. 46,000 over there, 6,000 that way, 43,000 over there. It's a dead drop, 1,000. You know what? I'm pretty much heading over in that direction anyway. Might as well hit
Engines
this
at maximum.
this dead drop.
Accelerating to sublight.
Pick up the dead drop. Pick up that very low challenge rating over there. And then do Sambar's thing. Do 500. Alright, here we go. Another distress signal. That guy's dead. This bomber's taking some serious damage. Almost down. Down. There's the last one. Oh, there's more than one last one. Hard turret. Alright, that guy's down. Sweet. Onward we go. That drop. Only 500 more. Alright. Fight in an asteroid field. What? What fight? I don't know what you're talking about. There's no fight here. I just pick up this dead drop. Then everything is gonna be fine. What? Enemy craft? Who could have possibly... Oh, Corians. Alright, that's fine. First thing you do when you get into a fight like this is that you have to break the circle. You do not want to be in the center of it when everyone is firing on you. Come on. That's dead, that's dead. There's still one more. This rift jacker over here.
Satellite boosters defeated.
Alright, there we go.
Collision warning. Satellite boosters depleted. Accelerating to sublight.
Get clear of this gravity well. On we go. Local trouble. Probably should have done that one first. Oh well, we'll pick it up. There's a lot of back and forth you have to do in this sector. It is the tutorial sector, so they make you travel it quite frequently. You go back and forth through different sectors and a little bit more in other star systems, and once you get past this initial portion. That is the one thing that I kind of wish this game did. I kind of wish that it would have a little bit more distinction between the two, between all the different sectors. They don't change that much. Like there are definitely some units that, like, some factions show up more frequently in some areas than others.
Thanks for the help. Much obliged.
Mm-hmm. Anytime, miss.
Accelerating to sublight.
Clear this local trouble issue, as it's only going to get even easier for us. Now it's just 3 double jack fighters. These guys are dead pretty much right now. Alright, there we go. It also doesn't give us a lot of money, so we might as well get it done. Alright, return the dead drop cargo over here. Because that's how dead drops work. You have to go get the thing and come back with it. I don't think there's an option to, like, toss it out the airlock except through, deciding to quit the mission. Ugh. On the other side of the planet, gotta swing around the outer atmosphere. Okay. Turn this cargo here.
Sublight boosters depleted.
Love that longer sublight boosters. Oop.
Docking.
Alright, dead drops returned. Commodities haven't changed, have they? Yik meat is definitely more valuable than it was. But yeah, like, you can see these munitions, these space slaves in space, are less valuable here than they probably are elsewhere in the system, so. And if I had munitions, I would want to sell them here because they're much more valuable. But as it stands, time to continue on.
Engines at maximum.
Go do Sandar's thing. I'm sure it won't be any sort of problem. I'm sure that his mission is going to go off without any sort of hitch. Nothing bad's going to happen. I'm sure he's perfectly trustworthy, despite the fact that for some reason they decided to make it. They decided to be very, very angry about this character. I don't quite understand that. You're like, where a character in an RPG is just instantly suspicious of a character that they just meet, and it's like, and those characters always turn out to actually not be good people. Here we go. Ah, Dead John. What about really Dead John? I mean, he wants to talk, I might as well.
I figured someone like you might show up. Who sent you? Sandar? Morgan?
It was Sandar, if you really want to know.
Toad can't be paying you much. Look, this is gonna go bad for you. Pay me 800 credits,
Go
and I'll
bad
make
for me.
myself scarce, and you can tell Sandar whatever you want.
You know what? I'm kind of like working on them, and I really need to save my money. I'm looking into buying new ships. It's just really
It's your
expensive.
funeral.
I don't think it is my funeral. I feel like it's yours.
Sublight boosters depleted. Missiles inbound.
Really Dead John.
Collision course. Troubleshooting down.
There we go. Alright. So I kind of had to peel off there because my shields got ripped off. I'd had some minor damage to my armor.
Sublight.
Best to head back to Sandar now. I don't need to deal with running around with a partially damaged ship. Oh yeah, best head back to him. If I run into any sort of distress signals, I'll give them a stop, but I can't do any more missions with this much damage on me. Actually, if you want to see. Yep. Tactical. Oh, right. Yeah, this is where I can determine what type of, what attacks my turret does. So I can tell it to... No, it will just only attack any craft. Oh, targeted only. The one that I'm targeting. The ones that I have a lock on? I don't get it. Fighters, fighters only. Capital only. Turrets only. Manual only. Any craft. Just gonna keep it on any craft because... I don't know. I would kind of prefer if it were on fighters, like fighters priority. But I think I'll just keep it on anything. that wasn't what I was intending to show you. This is what I was intending to show you. I've taken 11, 10, 11, 2, 1%, 1%, 3, 1% on the specific subsystems. So my broadsides are going to be less accurate, do a little less damage. My starboard broadsides say same. My alpha and beta and gamma turrets are all a little bit off. Wait, I have a delta turret? I don't have delta and epsilon. Wait, what? I only have space for 2 turrets. Very strange. Anyway. Continue on. There's a bit of a spoiler. It means that ships that you can get later can have more turrets than this. Alright. 2000. But yeah. It's a fun game to play. The capital ship combat is really entertaining. Fighting against starfighters is really interesting. I enjoy the starship thing that's happening here. Look at this starship thing. Gonna do a good starship thing. Oh. Head to the outpost. Dock. Get my ship repaired first. Always take care of your ship before you take care of yourself. 137 credits. See? That's less than the cost of paying that guy to bugger off.
Repairs complete.
Alright, eat. Back to the bar. Yo, Sandar. Ah, excellent. It's good to know that you can keep up your end of the bargain. And can I say the same about you? Of course, of course. I'm a creature of my word. I found a few leads. It turns out Juno was meeting with one of the militia captains on the sly. Why would she be doing that? And where is she now? Don't know on either count, but there's a militia toady who owes me a favor. Apparently the, whatever language, this, what is he, is, Grell. Apparently the Grell language has a feminine toady, because I know that it's her. What's her name? Where can I find her? Her name is Zenya Kerr. A lieutenant, I think. She's undoubtedly on one of their endless patrols. I suppose I could arrange a meeting, but it'll take some time. And what should I do till then? Well, I understand you have Juno's little bauble, yes? Perhaps I could take it off your hands, and you could use the cash to patch up that old rust bucket. What do you say? Alright. Well, if you know about this thing, what is it? Oh, I'm sure I don't know, but I deal in the unconventional. I doubt you have any use for it. I'm sure it's a worthless trinket. You know what, I'll ask Juno when I say it. Oh, very well. Why don't you go bother Orzu again, until I contact Zenya. Don't forget your end of the bargain. I never forget about business. Alright, any other... Did I pick up something in the commodities? I have gold ingots, but I am... it's only a little bit under. Mission board. What do we have in missions? Corian prototype. Spies of land. The Corians are testing a prototype fighter. Oh, desires that this test ends badly. Willing to pay 4,755 credits. The Shizo is no ordinary fighter. They become ordinary fighters later in the game. So, obtainium delivery, which is good for me if I want to get into the Merchant's Guild, which I do. Ambush opportunity. The Red Devils want me to help them. And they will pay against the system militia. I kind of want to do this, but I really want better equipment first. Well, speaking of, can I upgrade my equipment? What I really need is a better turret. 2750. No, can't afford that. $27,500. Almost double length of recharge time. How much was that to sell? 3,900. So I could sell that and get a better turret. I mean, it's not that low comparatively. Fine. Ah, damn it. Alright, fine, we'll do another mission first. Hup.
Engines at maximum. Incoming hail.
Yes.
Oh.
How did things go with Sandar? Bit of a slippery character, eh? Tried to swindle me out of the Spectre. You held on to it, I trust. So happens that I've thought of someone who may be able to give you a hand with that. Bit of a researcher, I suppose you'd say. A researcher like Sandar is a businessman? Well, let's not quibble over titles. He's eccentric, leave it at that. At any rate, I'm sending the coordinates of the station where he keeps his lab. Alright, I'll check it out. Take care of yourself. Thanks. I do like that guy. He is one of the nicer guys. Alright, let's hit these pesky double jacks. And their little dog, too. It'll be a bit of a trip, but... it'll be so nice once I get better warp drives. Through this ice field. Ooh. Damn it. I can get around that.
Satellite boosters depleted.
Alright. 20 credits for that ice field. Onward. Alright. But yeah, it's... gotta keep on it. Take those shields, take those on the shield. I think I pointed out. I might have forgotten though. The
I owe you a debt of gratitude. Here, take this.
Alright, get around him. I don't know, I lost my train of thought. Ah, crap, no, don't want to deal with that. As I think I pointed out, my, those flak cannons do damage to Starfighter class enemy vessels. So just having them on is really useful when you've got fighters coming for you. It keeps them, it forces them to, well, I mean, it would force them to keep their distance, but it's a video game where their AI is just set to aggression. They know nothing but fighting.
Accelerating to satellite.
Bombers, which means missiles.
Missiles inbound.
Tear these guys apart. There we go. Alright, and 5,000, 3,000, so I guess I'll just do the primary mission. Meet the researcher. I think he only has one extra mission off of this, so I think I'll just do the researcher's mission. Then I'll call it for this episode. Trying to keep the time down to not too long. This will be over. We'll see. I think we're on good time. At least we would be if it didn't take forever to travel this far. I'm gonna see about grinding a little bit. See if I can get some extra money to at least pick up an increase in engine size. I'll be sure to let everyone know whenever I do that. I don't want to force you to sit through me doing all like a bunch of side missions.
Exit satellite.
There it is. Alright. In some of these junk fields... Alright, we're going to be doing this, and I don't think we're going to get to the next mission. Get some munitions, some intellectual property... There will be a couple more of those. Those are super valuable. And sometimes they have weapons in them, which are even more valuable. Let's try to get across this place, this junkyard. I assume these are like battle sites or something. These junk fields. It's full of meteors and wishes.
Bounty detected.
9.
Satellite boosters depleted.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Exiting satellite.
Yik yak meat. Jump the next. Alright, data cubes and gold ingots. Super valuable. Alright. We'll get over here. Meet this guy. Still not entirely sure how much time I've been on this. Speak to our new friend, who I'm sure will also be incredibly polite and more than willing to help us out. Because, you know, people are nice in this sector. I'm sure everything will be fine.
Collision warning. Accelerating satellite.
Alright.
Exiting satellite. Docking.
I think we'll just meet the guy, sell off some of the stuff, assuming that it actually is valuable. Oop, munitions, still valuable. Yik-yak meat. Savory, low contaminant, zero gravity meat. Contaminants usually within legal ranges. Could sell some gold ingots. Those are also at a very fair price right now. Intellectual property is on a downswing. I don't think I want to sell. I don't think I want to sell it. And data cubes, no. Also way too low on the amount. Let's check the equipment bay before we log off for the week. I can definitely upgrade my pulse turrets now. How much does it cost for... Oh, it's only 43,000. Ooh. This is a larger, more heavily armed and armored. Has an extra broadside turret port, an extra turret slot, bigger hold size, which will be very useful as things go. I think I might just have to save money to be able to buy this. So I think that's gonna have to be it for today. Oh,
I don't know.
let's visit the lab.
What are you doing here? I'm quite busy. Get out.
I don't know you. What are you doing here? I'm quite busy. Get out. Oh, you're the researcher that Orzu was telling me about. Wow, just instantly hostile. You're going to tell me what I want to know, you pile of scrap. Why the hostility?
Horse.
Or is it? It figures. He never had any respect for anyone's time. I'm Zell. If I answer your questions, will you leave? Yeah, sure, I promise. It's about this Spectre device. I'm hoping you would be able to figure out what it is. I've seen other artifacts like this before. Interesting. I'll need to take some time to analyze it. While I do, so you can perform an errand for me and gather some materials critical to my research. Another errand? Yes, well, my research requires raw minerals, and it seems a fair trade for my expertise. I need about 3 tons of omnium ore. It's rare, but I know a few places to source it. Alright, where? Here are the coordinates for a field that contains trace amounts of omnium, and another set for a trade convoy that I know has the material. It's up to you how you procure. Alright, I'll be back. Yes, whatever. He's so polite. He's very nice. I don't know why no one's happy to see me. Quarian Gold Thief, Quarian Prototype, Minor Protection, which is actually a fair one. And it's 5,000? Alright, I'll accept that mission too. I already said yes to this, didn't I? Yeah, I already said yes to that. For more money, too. Near Tatsuno Fringe. Sorry. Tatsuno Fringe. Is this the same place? No, they're different places, so they're 2 different prototype testings of the same
Mission
prototype.
abandoned.
Crap. That was bad. That was a bad click. Bad click. Okay, well, never mind then. Alright. Well, I think that's going to be it for the day on that massive misclick. I'm on Twitch, Shagorche. I'm on Twitter, though I haven't done a lot on there recently. If you have any questions, comments, anything you'd like to see further in this game, anything you're curious about, asking questions, feel free to in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. I don't know. There's the whole YouTuber dance. So, that'll be it for this week. Thank you for joining me. And I'll see you, Space Cowboy.